as me, so very comfortable to be standing here with the goldenrod flowers. Many flowers you crouch down to or they're out of reach. The goldenrod is right here, eye level. Awesome for starting this broadcast and also for showing you the wasps that are visiting it. So today's broadcast is going to be somewhat short and sweet, but I want to highlight two things: the wonderful late summer flowers and insects, and also like goldenrod. And then also this weekend is in Philadelphia, and so I'm in Philadelphia this weekend to celebrate Bugfest. And I encourage you to go to look up on Google or DuckDuckGo or whatever platform you might use. Look up ANSP or the Academy of Natural Sciences Bugfest to get the schedule. On Saturday, we're having a conversation on insect decline with a bunch of panelists, and then there's a bunch of in-person events. So if you're in the Philadelphia area, I encourage you to come on into the museum. We also have some other virtual events as well. Like next Thursday, we are doing a sort of like Ask the Scientist, Ask Me Anything sort of event on Thursday at 5:30 p.m., the 19th. And so check out the social media for the Academy, CadNatSci. And what else are we doing? A bunch of different things is the handle on both Twitter and also on Facebook for the museum. Whoa. Okay. Sorry. I said whoa because I think that one of these wasps was trying to mate with the other wasp, unless they were fighting or something. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Welcome, guys. Hello, Heavenly. Hi, Dan. How are you doing? Hello, Dead. Light. Welcome to the broadcast. Hope you guys are doing well. And David. Hello. Yeah, so Bugfest is happening this weekend. Take a look at the events online. ANSP Bugfest. Those are the terms to look up. That'll bring you the whole page, which has all the events. So I'm standing here talking about Bugfest with one of my favorite flowers, goldenrod. It's one of my favorite flowers because it just really lights up the world in late summer and fall in fields and meadows, on the sides of the roads, in your backyard if you have. And all sorts of different insects like to hang out on lacewing. What's it called? Eggs right now. They're a little small. I don't know if I can show them to you. I have my macro lens. I'll put it on in a moment, just in case. But there are some lacewing eggs on here. There are crab spiders that will camouflage or that will be yellow and sitting right on top of here and really hard to see. That will catch different pollinators and other insects that come to enjoy the nectar and the pollen on the flowers. And then there's all sorts of cool wasps that will also enjoy the flowers. And also one of my favorites as well, which I brought on the bug scope under magnification in this past year. I think this past year. Also, I don't see one on the goldenrod right now, but I'll flip the camera so we can take a closer look at some of the animals, some of the insects that are visiting the flowers. Hi, Two Scoops. How are you doing? Okay. Cool. So here is the party. Woo! Goldenrod is where the party is at, and we have a lot of different. The problem is that wasps are very shy when you are trying to visit them on flowers. They'll just fly away. But here's Scoliodubia. It's the scientific name. The blue. I'm putting a macro lens on. The blue-winged wasp. This one is a little bit of blur, so all right. Let's see if we can find one that has found a nice long strand of goldenrod. Wow. Yeah, this one is a oops. Yeah, there's one that's definitely trying to mate with the other ones, and they keep on tumbling to the ground. How are you doing, Two Scoops? Okay, let's try to sneak up on this one. So, Scoliodubia, or the blue-winged wasp. Can you guys see the blue sheen? Let me see if I can get it in focus for you too. very quick to fly. Um, they sometimes see, and they have those very characteristic two dots. To have a blue sheen that you can see yellow dots or three yellow dots, two yellow dots on the abdomen and a rusty color. Um, here's one. Whoops. All right, yeah, it's super hard to chase them down when they're flying, but uh, hopefully you guys got somewhat of a glimpse. We can try again in a moment too. Um, the one thing I can share with you or demonstrate here is that the wasps like are not dangerous when they are visiting nectar and pollen. For the most part, they're really just trying to get the nectar disturbed. Given to some larger wasps. Know that there's like specifically a difference other than they tend to be the larger ones that people call hornets. But thanks for that feedback, David. I'll try to keep the camera still. Um, and maybe we can try to look at some of these smaller bees that are not moving as fast as well. Okay. There are also a couple longhorn bees that I wanted to show you guys that are visiting some other flowers, but they maybe are extra shy because they already flew away. But let's try seeing. Let's try looking at the Scoliodubia one more time. Trying to sneak up on them. This is a species that I found right in the fountains. Let's see if I can get close. They're definitely flighty. Anyway, they will parasitize beetle larvae and then pupate inside of the larvae until the spring when they come out and emerge. So they're actually a great insect to um, help with control of the invasive Japanese beetle. So, so yeah, hope you guys are able to get an okay view of that. And I hope the pixelation is not so bad anymore. I'm seeing if I can find any other insects close up in this patch of really bright flowers. Hi everyone! Immersed in a bed of flowers. There's some huge bees over there, that's for sure. With these black-eyed Susans, I believe. Another one of my favorite flowers is Monarda or bee balm, but that's actually kind of ending right now. And it's the end of the season for the Monarda. But also mixed in here, I can try to switch to Wi-Fi if you guys think that might be better. Yeah, the flowers are there's so many of them. So here's a little bee on top of the flower. Let's see if we can get close. Oops. Well, here's up close to the flower. Let's find a bee though. There's bees, they're shy. It's funny, most people will run away from bees, and for me, the bees, I get frustrated because the bees fly away and run away from me. Okay, here's a bee. This one looks like a shy bee though, darn it. Yeah, I'm not gonna get close. But also mixed in here is a host plant for the tortoise beetle, so maybe we'll find a tortoise beetle too, but I don't see the characteristic bite marks on this plant. So I'm not too hopeful for that. Um, wow, there's some huge bees here. And definitely a lot of honeybees. Wait, guys, this is a cool insect. Wow, look at this, all decorated from the Monarda. Okay, dangling here is some sort of caterpillar that decorated itself in flower. So it looks like I'm just showing you like a weird, jumbled, random piece of debris, but there is a caterpillar there, some sort of moth. I don't know off the top of my head what kind of moth it is. Hi, Frank. How are you? Here, let's you can take a closer look. Here, it literally takes whatever plants or flower petals are around it where it's eating and just decorates itself with them. There it goes. Haven't seen any ladybugs yet today though, Frank. But I always have my eye out. Yeah, so look at this beautiful, all dressed up, all fancy for the bug scope. No, not for the bug scope, just for life. So, hello, fancy caterpillar. Maybe some sort of geometrid or um, inchworm, looks like, because of the way that it's inching along. Very cool. Yeah, I'm sure there's somewhere here too. Yeah, so pink. Here, let's put it back now. Here you go, putting you back on this flower so you can continue to camouflage well. Oops, a little tricky to put it back. There it goes. All right, cool. There's nothing here. Nothing to see. The flower petals are not moving. It's just your imagination. Yeah, like a flower hat or a flower jumper or dress. Very nice. I want to be dressed up in petals. Seems like fun. Um, cool. Wow, this flower bed has like super duper grown. It's really these flowers like have totally taken over. So I want to take you over to where I forget the name of the flower. There's a flower back there that gets buzz pollinated that I'd love to show you guys, but it'd be a little tricky to get back to wade through all these pretty ones. But save that for another time. Oh yeah, caddisflies also are an insect that get all decorated. Here, I'll put here. Um, caddisflies are also an insect that get decorated. Definitely a bug fashionista. Um, caddisflies, for those not familiar, are a type of insect that is aquatic and spends the first part of its life, its caterpillar life, if you want to use butterfly and moth terms, underground in the water, and it covers its body with pebbles. And some artists have taken advantage of that and put precious stones in with caddisfly larvae to make um, to make what's it called? Like jewelry, to make like these special beads and things like that. Oh yeah, I forgot to use the hashtag for this week's Haps challenge. Haps hashtag Haps local. So I'm local, right in the backyard, looking at these bugs. Um, any other bugs to show you? I'll show you one other bug, which I haven't talked about much on the bug scope because they're one of those bugs that like people don't really notice them too much, but they can be found pretty much anywhere. And I see one right now on this flower. So we'll take a look at this bug. Woo, local. Thanks for the award. uh, we'll take a look at this. It's a myrid is the scientific name, scientific family, or plant bug. So let's see if we can take a look without it running away. And bear with me because I know the focus is a little off. It's all over here. See that little bug under there? It's a little plant myrid bug. It looks like it's immature. It doesn't have any wings yet, but looks very happy and just chilling here on the flower. There are a couple other ones too, and so they're just called plant bugs, myrid plant bugs. They're related. Oh, did it go away? It went to the top of the leaf of the flower. They are related to, let's see if it'll stay up there so we can put the macro lens on and look at it. They are related to like cicadas and stink bugs, same family, order, Hemiptera, true bugs. So, oh yeah, thanks David for putting in the scientific name for caddisfly. It's funny sometimes with working with these names, I like literally was having a brain hiccup and thinking, what's the common name? The scientific name is Tricoptera. Um, I flew into Philly this morning at my flight was at 4:30 and I arrived at 6 and I didn't really get enough sleep last night before the flight, so my brain is a little tired. But I'm taking naps throughout the day. So anyway, got to power up for Bugfest this weekend. So yeah. All right, I'm going to go. As you can tell, it's like I'm sweating a lot. It's super hot and humid here. It's funny always coming down from up in more northern parts of the East Coast. Because whenever I come back here from coming from upstate, in a trunk to it later. So Mirdi, yes, that's it. Plant bug. Yeah. So going to wrap this up, but I encourage you guys to check out the. Um, oh, before we go, there's one other bee that I wanted to show you, but I haven't. They haven't come back. That's the tricky thing about working with animals. They're there one moment and gone the next. Can't control them. Just have to work around them and with them. Anyway, yeah, check out ansp.org, Academy of Natural Sciences, Philadelphia. Bugfest, look it up, and to see the list of events that are happening this weekend with me and also my coworkers at the Academy, the oldest natural history museum in the Western Hemisphere that's been continuously operating. So, wow, this mint smells so good. Okay, bye guys. Thanks for coming by and have a great day. Stay cool. But if you're in a cold place, stay warm.